or you want me to tell the names? Thomas Varghese. Thomas is there with us?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Thomas, kindly read.
From the following statement of Rumas Limited, prepare a cash flow statement. Liabilities. Equity share capital 2019 1,50,000. 2020 2 lakh. 20%, 12% preference share capital 75,000 2019, 50,000 2020. General reserve 20,000 2019, 35,000 2020. Profit and loss account 15,000 24,000. Creditors 35,500, 49,500. Assets goodwill 36,000 20,000. Building 80,000 60,000. Plant 40,000 1 lakh. Debtors 1 lakh 19,000 1 lakh 54,500. Stock 10,000 15,000. Cash 12,500 and 9,000. Total 2019 2 lakh 97,500 and total 2020 3 lakh 58,500. Depreciation charges on plant was rupees 10,000 and on building rupees 60,000.
Okay. Thank you, Thomas, for reading the question. So he has given the Roma Limited 2 years balance sheet, that is 19 and 20. He has given us equity share capital, then preference share capital, general reserve, profit and loss account, then creditors, then goodwill, building, plant, data, stock, and cash, and depreciation he has given. It's a very, very simple problem, and adjustments are also not much. Only one adjustment he has given. So first we have to calculate cash flow from operating activity. So can someone tell me how to calculate cash flow from operating activity? Already we have done one question yesterday. Anyone, student? Please refer the format. I already shared with you the format, right?
See, net profit during the period, it's a difference value.
Yeah. First we have to, this is a indirect method of calculating cash flow from operating activity. Yeah. Yeah, we shall go ahead. You are telling something. Yeah, Vishal.
It's a difference of net profit during the period, sir.
Yeah, we have to calculate difference between 2 years net profit. So how much we have now? 15,000 and 24,000. So how much will get deduct that?
9,000.
For
9,000.
9,000.
9,000.
After that, after profit, what are the next thing?
Add non-cash items and non-operating.
Yeah. Please by this format, students. I should not tell this, but I'm telling you because you have to know these things. What all things you have to do? What is the next step? What are the next step? Okay. So if you do actually the operating activities cash flow correctly, remaining things are easy actually. The 50% of your mark is done. Got it? Are you getting it? So what are the next step?
Non-operating expenses.
We have to add or deduct?
Add.
We have to add. So that you have to please tell correctly. Okay. So please remember that. We have to add non-cash and non-operating expenses. Okay. Like as you see in the here they given depreciation. Do we have depreciation in our question?
Yes, sir.
Building and plant?
Adjustment.
Yes, depreciation
Building
is
and
there.
plant.
Goodwill written off. Is there goodwill written off? Look at goodwill here. Is it increase or decrease?
Decrease. Sir.
Decreased.
Decrease. Decrease means what?
Return.
Written off.
No. So we have written off. How much?
16,000.
15,000. Okay. Preliminary expenses written off. Any preliminary expenses given?
No,
Where
sir.
does it come? Preliminary expenses? Debit or asset side? Preliminary expenses.
Debit side.
Asset side.
Asset
Asset
side.
side.
Yeah. Then share discount written off. Is it given? No. Then loss on sale of fixed assets. Any asset is sold, you check. Building, is it sold? It is increase or decrease?
Decrease, sir. Loss, sir.
It is
Loss.
decrease. But
Yes,
whether
sir.
they sold anything, no, they're not sold anything. We have to find out there is some hidden transaction in that. It is showing actually how much 20,000 difference. But you see here depreciation, how much they are given?
60,000.
60,000. Is it tallying?
No.
If it is 20,000, okay, I can understand 20,000 is depreciation, but it is showing more different. So we have to find out the hidden transaction. Okay. But it cannot be sale because if it is a sale, they have to tell us clearly the sale has been done. Okay. So that will be there. So sale is not there and loss will not be there. Any sale in investment? Is it given any investment? No, investment is not given. Where does investment come in balance sheet? Liability or asset side?
Liabilities.
No.
So, no, sir, assets, yes, sir.
Asset side.
Yeah, please go through your balance sheet format again. You already learned in the first trimester. Okay. And then provision for taxation. Any provision is given in this question? Nothing is given. So don't worry. Okay. Then we will have to see any incomes are there. Non-operating income. Any non-operating income are given. Normally it will come as adjustment. It will not come in balance sheet. Okay. Because incomes are not part of balance sheet. So it will not come. So it is not given. Then we will get the net profit after adjusting non-cash item. And then we have to do changes in working capital. Got it? So this format, students, you have to buy at this. No other way. Please buy at this format. Please go through it again and again. Okay. Yeah. So let us solve now. All of you open your accounting notes and draw the table, cash flow statement table. Yeah, all of you draw this table, cash flow statement. Write the heading, cash flow statement. Question number 1, particulars, amount and amount column. 2 amount column for inner column to do the calculations, addition, subtractions. All of you draw the table in your class notes, and once it is ready, let me know. I'll start. We are doing question number 1. Once you're done, let me know, any one of you. I'll start.
Done, sir.
All of you done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what are the first heading you have to write? Roman number 1.
Net profit
Net
for the year.
profit before tax.
Oh man. What are the heading for that? It comes under what heading? Operating.
Cash flow.
from operation.
That you have to write first. First, we're going to calculate cash flow from operating activity. So write down that Roman number 1, cash flow from operating activity. So already we discussed, we need to write the cash and first write the net profit during the year. How much we calculated? Net profit. Net profit is
9,000.
P&L account. 28,000 minus 15,000.
9,000.
9,000. So write 9,000 in the outer column. What is the next step?
Add non-operating expenses.
Yeah, add non-cash and non-operating expenses. So what are the things we already discussed? Which is non-cash? Non-cash
Depreciation.
Depreciation on plants.
Pardon me?
Depreciation on plant,
Depreciation on plant. How much?
10,000.
And
10,000.
building 60,000. So let us write now depreciation on plant 10,000 and depreciation on building 60,000. All of you write down. Next, what you have to write?
The general reserve,
Written, goodwill written off, sir.
Goodwill written off we have. Yeah, before that we will, goodwill written off we can write. So how much is written off? 36 minus 20,000.
16,000.
15,000.
16,000. So let us write that goodwill written off 16,000. All of you write down in your notes. Did you write? Next,
General reserve.
general reserve. General reserve increase or decrease?
Increase.
Increase, sir.
Please.
Increase. That means what? Profit has been transferred to general reserve. So that is the apportionment of profit. So we need to add back. How much is that? 35,000 minus 20,000.
15,000.
15,000.
15,000.
Yeah. Anything else? Preliminary expense written off, discount on issue of shares, any loss on sale of assets, nothing is given. So calculate the total now.
1,01,000.
1,01,000. Any other answer?
1,01,000, sir. 1,01,000.
Yeah. How much you got, students? Total of all this?
1,01,000.
1,01,000. So please add to 90,000.
1,10,000.
1 lakh. What is
10,000.
1,01,000 plus 9,000? How much will get?
1,10,000.
1,10,000.
10,000. What is the next thing? Next, we have to
Less
see.
non-cash.
Non-cash,
Non-
non-operating income.
Yeah, any non-operating incomes or non-cash
Sir.
incomes are given, we have to deduct. Now look at the question. Any non-cash incomes are given?
No, sir.
No incomes are given. So write it as nil. So again, you add it. How much you'll get? Net profit after adjusting non-cash items.
1,10,000.
1,10,000.
1,10,000 only will get. Okay. After this, what is the next step?
Increase in current liabilities and decrease in current assets.
Yeah, that is what is called adjustment for changes in current assets and current liabilities or
Wow.
changes in working capital. Okay. So first what we have to do? First what we have to do? First we have to add increase in current liability and decrease in current assets. Increase in current current liability. Please check any increase in current liabilities.
Creditors.
Creditor, increase or decrease? 37,500 was 2019. 2020 it became 49,500. So it is increase. How much increase? Calculate.
12,000.
12,000.
Yeah, increase in creditors we need to add. That is 12,000. Next, any other current liabilities are increasing? Please check in the balance sheet.
No, sir.
Yeah. He has given only one current liability. Okay, that is creditors. We have taken that. Next, any decrease in current assets? Current assets, any decrease in current assets, you check. Check only the current assets.
No, sir. In not
Cash, sir.
No, cash you should not take. Apart from cash and bank OD. Bank OD in liability and in assets and cash, you should not consider. Because cash is your ending answer. That will be your final answer. Yeah. So any decrease in current assets, like we have current assets, debtors. Debtors increase or decrease?
Increase, sir.
Increase, sir.
Increase. So we cannot write now. Then stock. Again, stock increase or decrease?
Increase, sir.
Increase.
Increase. So we cannot write. So there is no any decrease in current assets. Okay. Next. Next, what to do? What we have to minus increase in current assets and decrease in current liabilities. Now tell me any increase in current assets.
Debtors.
Debtors.
Debtor increase. How much? Calculate. 1,35,500 minus 1,19,000.
35,500.
35,500.
Yeah, increase in debtors is 35,500. Why I'm writing minus? Because it is we have to deduct. That's why written minus. Next, Any other current asset increasing?
Stock,
Stock.
Five.
So how much is stock?
5,000.
5,000.
5,000. So increase in stock, 5,000. Next. Any other current assets are given? Cash is given,
No,
but
sir.
will not take the cash. Then any decrease in current liability? Any decrease in current liability?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No decrease in current liability. So calculate.
$40,500.
Yeah. What is 40,500? So you have to add all that. You have to add 12,000 and minus 35,000 and 5,000. How much you'll get?
77,000.
No. We have to minus these two. Then you have to-
42,500.
Yeah. 28,500. Because minus is higher than the positive. So that is 40,500 minus 12,000. How much you'll get? Correct, no? All of you got 28,500.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Only these three things are taken. Plus 12,000, minus 35,500 and minus 5,000. Okay. So now you calculate net cash inflow from operating activity. How much? You add this,
81,500.
that is
81,000.
1,10,000 minus 28,500. How much you get? You have to add, okay?
81,500.
81,500. Okay. So 81,500 is a net cash inflow from operating activity. Why I'm writing as inflow, not outflow? How do you decide inflow or outflow?
Positive value, sir.
Positive answer.
If you get a positive value when you are adding that, then it is inflow. If you get minus 81,500, then it is outflow. Getting it, students?
Yes,
Got
sir.
it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Next. What are the next cash flow we have to add next after operating activities? What are the next activity?
Cash flow from investing activities.
Investing activity. So please write down cash flow from investing activity. Cash flow from investing activity. Did you write? So next you have
Yes,
to
sir.
see investing activity. What do you get actually in investing activity?
Purchase of assets.
Yeah. Any purchase of,
Long term.
yeah. Any purchase or sale of assets or investment in financial securities. Okay, you can see there. Purchase of any fixed asset and proceeds from what? Proceeds from sale of fixed asset. That means any income you're receiving because of sale of fixed asset, any money you're receiving, then interest or dividend you're receiving because you have done some investment in financial assets. So that you have to write here. Okay. So in our question, now look at our question now. Now you check any purchase is there. Any purchase of fixed assets?
So you have to do working notes, sir.
Building.
Yeah, building. It is having a not clear. And what about plant? Building, you have to prepare a ledger. The plant you check.
Sales.
Is it sale or purchase?
Purchase.
Yeah, it is again
Purchase.
increase. So it is how much it is increased?
60,000.
60,000.
The
How much is depreciation
Depreciation
given?
is there, sir.
10,000.
10,000.
10,000.
10,000. So it is not tally. So first let us prepare plant account and building account. Then we'll come to cash flow statement. So see, leave some lines. You can leave around how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lines you leave, and then you draw the ledger. Okay, first you prepare plant account. Leave 10 or 11 lines based on your handwriting, and then write the working note. In the exam also you have to show all the working notes. Okay. Draw quickly a small table, 4 column and 4 rows. Done? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So first have to bring down the balance. So where will the balance, debit or credit side?
Debit side 40,000.
Debit side, that is opening balance 40,000. So write down to balance brought down 40,000. Next, any purchase or any sale is given in the question? Is not given.
Depreciation.
Depreciation is given. So we will write depreciation. Where debit or credit side?
Credit side.
Yeah,
Credit
credit side. How much depreciation?
10,000.
10,000. So write down by depreciation account 10,000. Next, if nothing is given,
Closing balance
no purchase, no sale is given, then write the closing balance. How much is closing balance?
1 lakh.
1 lakh. So
1 lakh.
by balance brought down, sorry, carried down 1 lakh. So now tally the account.
1,10,000.
So what's the balancing figure?
70,000, sir.
70,000, sir.
How much? 70,000. What do we call this
70,000.
as?
70,000.
What do we call this as?
To bank
Purchase.
account purchase.
Account to purchase.
Yeah, to bank account, that is purchase. So this will be your balancing figure. Clear? And the total now it becomes 1,10,000. Is it clear? Any doubt in the plant account?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Then we will prepare the building account. All of you prepare now. Now prepare the building account. Draw the table quickly. 4 column, 4 rows. Done?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. So now tell me what is the opening balance? Building
80,000.
80,000.
80,000. So right now, this is also asset. So it will be on the debit side. To balance brought down 80,000. Any purchase or sale is given about building? In the
No, sir.
adjustment,
Depreciation.
No, sir.
normally they give it as adjustment. So it is not given. Then write the depreciation. How much depreciation for building?
60,000.
60,000.
50,000.
Then write the closing balance. How much is closing balance?
60,000.
It is also 60,000.
60,000.
Okay. Tally the account. Tell me the balancing figure.
40,000, sir. Balancing
40,000.
figure. Total, sir, 1,20,000.
40,000. So what do we call this as?
To bank account for.
Yeah.
Sir.
To bank account. That is 1,20,000 on the both the sides. Clear? Any doubts? Any more doubt? Understood, students? How to prepare building account? That is what I was telling in the last semester. You have to thorough with the accounting. Okay, because it will be used for second trimester also. I was telling the ledger entries, journal entries. So you have to be thorough. Okay, so whenever you get time, please glance your accounting notes of the first trimester. Okay. Okay, so we got two purchases now. One is purchase of plant, that is 70,000, and building 40,000. So whether it is a cash inflow or outflow when you purchase.
Outflow.
Outflows.
Outflow, yeah. So write down now. Come back to the cash flow statement now. Write down purchase of plant. How much is purchase of plant? We calculated now
70,000.
70,000.
70,000. We'll write plus 70,000 or minus 70,000.
Plus.
Plus
No.
70,000.
Purchase.
So purchase minus, sir, minus.
Minus
Yeah,
70,000.
because cash is going on. When you are selling, it will be plus.
Added.
Yeah. Next, now write purchase of building. How much we got?
Minus 40,000. sir.
Minus 40,000. Clear? Next, you look at the question bank now and check any investment is done. Any investment is given, or
No,
any
sir.
dividend or any interest paid
No,
or
sir.
received.
No, sir.
Not paid, actually it will be
No,
received. Dividend received, income received, interest received, nothing is given. So now you total it, how much you'll get?
One lakh 10,000 minus
Minus 1,10,000.
10,000.
This is what? Cash outflow or inflow from investing activity. What did you write?
Outflow.
Outflow, sir.
Outflow.
Because my answer is negative answer. That means there is a cash outflow of 1,10,000 because of the investing activities. Is it clear? That is why you can see here what are written here. Net cash outflow or used due to investing activity. Clear, students? Understood? So you have to decide to write whether to net flow, inflow or outflow based on the number what you get. If it is a positive, write as inflow, negative, write as outflow. Clear? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is the next third activity you have to calculate?
Cash flow
Cash
from
flow from financing activities.
Cash flow from financing activity. Please write down. Cash flow from financing activities. So what will come here actually? What are the things
Issue
will
of any
come?
shares and debentures, sir.
Yeah, you can see here any proceeds from issue of shares, debentures. That means there is an increase in the share capital. You have to check, or preference shares, or debentures, or any borrowings they have done from the loan. Okay, or if the loan has decreased, then there is a repayment of loan, or repurchase of shares, or repurchase of redemption of debentures. Okay, and any income, any interest paid or dividend paid. Okay, so now look at our question now. We will check. So yeah, now we check the first share capital, increase or decrease.
Increase 50,000, sir.
Increase 50,000. When the share capital will increase?
issue of shares.
Issue of shares, sir.
Yeah, it will increase when the shares are issued. So please write down. First one, proceeds from issue of shares. Write down proceeds from issue of shares. Proceeds from issue of shares. What is the amount?
50,000.
It is 2 lakhs minus 1.5.
50,000.
50,000. Plus or minus?
Minus.
Plus,
Yeah.
sir.
When you are issuing shares,
Minus.
Plus
whether cash is coming in or going out?
coming.
Coming in.
Coming in.
Coming,
So it is
coming
plus
in, sir.
50,000. Yeah. When you are repurchasing shares, it will be minus. Okay. Next, preference share, increase or decrease?
Decrease.
It is
Decrease, sir.
decrease. Decrease means what?
Minus.
Redemption of-
issue or redemption?
Redemption, sir.
Redemption.
Redemption.
How much?
Redemption.
15,000. 25,000.
25,000.
25,000.
Yeah.
25,000.
Redemption of preference shares. Redemption of preference shares. So plus or minus, you'll write now 25,000.
Minus 25,000.
Minus.
Minus, sir.
Why minus? Why minus, students?
It is
Redemption.
outflow
Yeah,
of cash.
redemption, sir.
Cash is
Outflow,
going.
sir.
Because when I'm
Outflow.
redeeming means I'm paying the money. I have to pay to my preference shareholders. So cash is going out. Clear? Next, any interest paid or dividends paid
No,
or
sir.
any loan
No, sir.
borrowed? Interest, dividend, nothing is given. Any loan is borrowed, debentures, anything is given?
No, sir.
No, only two. So calculate total now.
Minus plus 25,000.
25,000.
Yeah. It is 25,000. So what you will write here? Inflow or outflow? Net cash
Outflow.
inflow. You got positive 25,000. No? It is plus 25,000. Clear? If it is minus, then you can write outflow. So net cash inflow from or due to financing activity. Clear? Vaishnavi, clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because 50,000 minus 25,000, I'll get how much? I'll get plus 25,000.
Plus 25.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So when it is plus, it is inflow. Then what is the next step? Look at the format. What is the next step?
Net increase or decrease in cash and cash.
Next, you have to calculate net cash from, net increase or decrease in cash and cash equivalent. How to calculate that? Very simple, I'll tell you. Just add all the three activities cash flows. Okay. So that is cash flow from operating equity. We got 81,500. Then cash outflow due to investing equity 1,10,000 minus. Then investing equity 25,000. So add all the three.
3,500.
Plus or minus?
Minus, sir.
Minus, sir. Minus, sir.
Minus
Minus
3,500. So what will you write? Net increase or decrease in cash flows?
Net decrease in
Increase
cash.
in
Net
outflow.
It is net decrease in cash and cash equivalent. Okay. Net decrease in cash and cash equivalent. Cash and equivalent. Next, what is the next step? What is the next step? Next, we have to add cash and cash equivalents at the beginning of the period. That means beginning of the period, how much is cash balance given?
12,500, sir.
500.
12,500.
500.
So when I'm adding 12,500 to the net decrease in cash, I have to get closing balance of
9,000.
cash. That is 9,000 I have to get. Then only your answer is correct. Let us see now whether we are getting or not.
I'm getting 9,000, sir.
We are getting. Then your done is correct. So now you write down add cash and cash equivalents at the beginning of the period. That is 12,500. So please add how much you'll get.
9,000, sir.
Yeah. How much you're getting? 9,000.
9,000.
This will be your cash and future equivalent. Cash and cash equivalent at the end of the period. Okay. Now you check in the balance sheet whether you got 9,000 or not. Closing balance. Yes, we got it exactly. Then your answer is correct. So you only can find out whether your answer is right or wrong by looking at the balance sheet cash balance. Got it, students? In case if you're not getting, what will you do? You have to go back and check again if you've done anything mistake there. Okay. So this is your entire cash flow statement. I have showed you how to prepare cash flow from operating equity, investing equity, and financing equity. Clear? And after that, you have to just add all the three equity. You will get either net decrease or increase in cash and cash equivalent. Then we have to add cash and cash equivalent at the beginning of the period. then the end answer what you'll be getting will be the end of the period cash and cash equivalent. And that should tally with your balance sheet answer. Then your cash flow statement is correct. Did you understand? Any doubt? Did you understand, student? Did you any doubt?
Understood, sir.
Understood. Okay. So can you try question number 2 as homework? Question number 2 as homework. Can you try?
Yes, sir.
So,
Question number 2. He has given a 2019 balance sheet of some company. Name is not there. So he has given a equity capital, general reserve, P&L account, debentures, creditors, fixed assets. Investment is here. Okay, so please take into consideration debtors, cash, and stock, and proposed dividend and goodwill. That's all. And again, he has given 31st December 2019. So opening and closing balance he has given. This is your January 2019, 1st January 2019. That's the beginning of the year. And 31st December 2019, that's the end of the year. Balance sheets are given. Again, he has given equity capital, general reserve, P&L account balance, and balance, and then debentures, creditors, proposed dividend, and fixed assets, and then minus depreciation he has given 50,000. You can consider that. Then investment he has given debtors, stock, and cash. And luckily in this question he has not given any adjustment, so no need to worry about the adjustments. Can you try this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Please try this. Anyways, we'll do one more problem now. I'll do the third question. Second question, you try it. In case you're not getting, I'll do it in the class, next class. Okay. But you try it. So don't worry. You try it. Only thing he has given actually, yearly he has given side by side. 19 and 20 he has given. But here what happened? He has given separately, he has given. That's all. Is it clear? No any difference. Yeah. And one more thing I just wanted to explain. Proposed dividend. Where do you take proposed dividend? He has given 2 years. That is, sorry, beginning and end of the year. Proposed dividend, where do you take? Yeah. Proposed dividend.
Investing activities, sir. Cash
Sir,
flow.
The proposed and out investing activities outflow.
Yeah.
In
So proposed dividend, you can see there, whatever is given the last year, that is the beginning of the year, that we paid in the end of the year. So that you can take it as dividend paid. Dividend paid, where do you take that? Operating investment.
operating expense, non-operating expenses.
No.
Financial activities.
Financial activities, dividend paid. Okay.
Outflow
And then-
cash.
And then what is given for this year? That is proposed dividend. That you can take it in the operating activities, because that is a apportionment of profit. Out of profit, they have kept aside 65,000. Okay, and that as for dividend, and that has reduced my net profit. So I'm going to add it back. I'm going to add it back. Clear? The
So
proposed,
last year's proposed dividend should be treated as financial activity.
yeah, because that will be paid in the end of the year. But you
Okay,
can
okay.
take it as a dividend paid.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That you can take it as dividend paid. Okay. So that you can take it as dividend paid of the last year is 50,000. And 65,000, what do you do? Where do you take that?
Non-operating expenses.
Yeah. Under what heading? It is a non-operating expense.
Non-operating expenses.
Right? You can take it as a non-operating expense. Okay. So please remember that. And leaving this, all others are same. That's why I'm not explaining other things. The only thing he has given here, debentures he has given, you just check whether debenture increase or decrease. Based on that, you decide whether it is issue or redemption. Is it clear? Can you do it? Homework, question number 2.
Yes, sir.
And please
sir.
upload in LMS. Because I'm getting LMS
sir.
emails every day telling that people are not using LMS of accounting and CF. That's why now onwards, every day you have to upload your homework in the LMS only. At least because that you will go there. And when you go there, please go through the videos, please go through the material what I'm putting there, the Excel sheets. Please spend some time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now we'll do question number 3. So someone please read for us question number 3. Actually, cash flow statement is very easy compared to fund flow statement. Yeah.
Given below are the balance sheets of Glow Limited as on 31st March 2019 and 31st March 2020. Equity share capital 2 lakh, 3,50,000. Long-term loan 1 lakh and 1,000. Creditors 1 lakh 50, 2 lakh 20,000. Bills payable 2 lakh and 3 lakh 10,000. Retained earnings 1 lakh 80 and 2 lakh. Cash 60,000, 40,000. Stock 1 lakh 20,000 and 2 lakh. Debtors 80,000 and 1 lakh 30,000. Goodwill 2 lakh and 1 lakh 70,000. Plant and machinery and 2 lakh 30,000. Land and buildings 2 lakh and 4 lakh 20,000. Furniture 70,000 and 10,000. Additional information. Operation expenses include depreciation rupees 80,000 and amortization of goodwill rupees 30,000. A machine has been sold for rupees 15,000. The WDV of the machine was 50,000 and 20,000 depreciation is charged on the same in 2020. Plant and machinery was purchased for cash rupees 1,70,000 and land and buildings for rupees 2,80,000. Furniture was sold for cash rupees 60,000. Equity shares were issued for cash rupees 1,50,000. Rupees 80,000 dividend was paid in cash. Net profit for the 31st March 2020 was rupees 1 lakh. Prepare statement of cash flow for the year ending 31/3/2020.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sakib. So here in this question, please check your question bank. These the values are same. I think please check return earnings and furniture. I think there is some mistake in the question bank what I gave earlier. Is it same or different?
It's different, sir.
Yeah, it is 2,10,000, right? In yours? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Kindly make this retained earnings for 2020 2 lakhs. Kindly change that. Make it 2 lakhs. And your total become 12 lakhs. Done? Please take a pen or pencil and write it in your question bank. And similarly, now go to furniture. Furniture, how much is given there in your question bank?
20,000.
How much?
20,000, sir.
20,000. So please change to 10,000. Make it as 10,000. And the total will become now 12,000. You may be having 12,000, 10,000, 12 lakhs, 10,000. Make it as 12 lakhs. Because there is some mistake in balance sheet, so I have rectified that. If not, our cash flow statement will not tally. Okay. Is it clear now? So we'll get to 2020 liability 12 lakhs and assets also 12 lakhs. Is it clear? Any doubt? So he has given us equity share capital, long-term loan, creditors, bills payable, retained earnings, cash, stock, debtors, goodwill, plant and machinery, land and building, and furniture. Okay, and then additional information also is given. It's a little bigger problem compared to the other questions. He has given more adjustments here, but don't worry. I'll show you how to treat this. So operating expenses include depreciation of 80,000. Here he has not mentioned for which asset, but totally he is telling the 80,000 is the depreciation. So we have to find out by preparing the ledger 80,000 how much is for which asset. So normally how many assets we have here? Fixed assets. We have 3: plant and machinery, land and building, furniture. So we have to identify how much is for how much is for which asset. And then amortization of goodwill 30,000. That means goodwill is reduced by 30,000. Can you see it here? Yes or no? Yeah,
Yes,
this
sir.
is what is told there. So it is decreased here. Earlier it was 2 lakhs. Now it became 1.7 lakhs. So that is a 30,000 decrease. Then a machinery has been sold for 15,000. The returned on value of the machine was rupees 40,000. Okay, it is not the book value, but it is a WDV value is 40,000 and 20,000 depreciation is charged on the same in 2020. So depreciation they have charged for machinery is 20,000. That means what? We have to prepare the ledger. Why? Because you can see here how much is the difference here you're getting plant and machinery. How much is increase?
1,30,000.
1,30,000. But here is saying 40,000 worth of one machinery is been sold. That is the WDV, and then depreciation is 20,000. But still the amount is not tallying. And then one more thing he has given here. What is given?
Purchase of
Plant and machinery again the purchase, that is 1,70,000.
70,000.
1,70,000 again there is a purchase. So we will calculate we will prepare ledger, you have to prepare. And they have purchased one more asset, that is land and building also they purchased, that is 2.8 lakhs. 2.8 lakhs. But here if you see how much it is the difference we are getting here,
2,20,000.
2,20,000 is difference we are getting, but it is 2.8 lakhs. So we have to find out what is the hidden transaction. Then furniture was sold for 60,000. So if you look at the balance sheet value of furniture,
50,000 difference.
how much is difference?
60,000.
60,000.
60,
So now can we say 60,000 is because of what?
This balance.
Sold.
Yeah.
So the
60,000
question
sold.
that you are showing, should be replaced in the PDF that you are discussing.
Pardon me?
The question that you are showing right now on the screen, that
Yeah.
value should be written in the PDF question bank.
In your PDF, what you have, you please change that.
Okay, sir.
Or else I'll once again upload this PDF in the elements. You can download this again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Anything is fine. So now furniture, it is 60,000 and the adjustment is telling that they have been sold. They have sold 60,000 worth of furniture. So how much is given in balance sheet, which I find out the difference?
60,000.
60,000.
60. So is it tallying or no?
Yes,
Tally.
Yes.
Or should we prepare
It's,
a furniture account?
No, sir.
No,
Own
sir.
it. Okay. That means, so depreciation of 80,000 is for which asset now? Can you tell me? We got the clue now.
It should be for plant and machinery or land and building.
It should be for these two only, because for furniture they are not charged any depreciation. That is why our amount is tallying here. Okay. And then equity shares were issued for 1.5 lakhs. So that we can find out from the balance sheet how much it is getting here.
1.5 lakhs.
1.5.
So 1.5 lakhs is the proceeds from
Tallying.
of equity share. You can write it. It is tallying. Then 80,000 dividend was paid in cash. Normally dividend payment they won't give in balance sheet. Okay, they may give it as a proposed dividend, but in this question any proposed dividend is given. It will be on the liability side. Yes or no? Is it given?
No, sir.
No, sir, not given.
Okay, then we have to write this. So where do you write this dividend paid 80,000?
Financial
The
activities.
financial activities.
Yeah. Okay, and the net profit during the year is given 1 lakh. So that is what is the full question. So we have to prepare cash flow statement for the year ending 31st March 2020. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so net profit is given directly. He has not given P&L account. We can take directly 1 lakh. Any doubt in the question? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So question number 3. Yeah. So draw the format again. Question number 3, cash flow statement. Draw 3-column table, particulars, amount and amount. Inner column and outer column, amounts. Quickly. Done. Table is ready. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first what you have to calculate? Cash flow from which activity?
Operating.
Operating.
From operating activity. So write down cash flow from operating activities. Write down cash flow from operating activity. So how do you start?
Net
After write the
profit for
net
year.
profit during the year. I don't know, net profit during the year, how much is given in the question?
1 lakh.
That is given as, see the last adjustment
1 lakh, sir.
during the year, 1 lakh. So write down 1 lakh. Got it? Next, you have to add non-cash and non-operating expenses. Write down the heading, add non-cash and non-operating expenses. Now tell me what are the non-cash and non-operating expenses?
Depreciation.
Depreciation, how much is given?
80,000.
1,000. For which asset?
Not mentioned.
It is not mentioned. So we
It's
will
not
take it as depreciation for plant and machinery and land and building, we will write. Okay. You will just write plant and machinery and land and building. So depreciation, how much? 80,000. Next. Now we have to see any goodwill written off,
Goodwill.
any
Goodwill written off.
expenses written off. Goodwill, how much is written off?
30,000.
30,000. So write down goodwill written off 30,000. Next, any preliminary expenses are given? No. Any sale of plant or machinery? Yes, there is
Yes,
a
sir.
sale.
Yes, sir.
Mentioned, sir.
Can you calculate and tell me whether it is a profit or loss?
Last, sir, 5,000.
5,000. How you got? Can you explain?
Sir, to balance brought down 1 lakh. Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me, Pawan.
Sir, to balance brought down 1 lakh. And in credit side, by bank account sold 15,000. And
Yeah.
by depreciation account 20,000. And we
Yeah, no need
purchased
to
the
actually prepare a ledger for that calculation. How do you decide whether it's a loss or profit by sale of plant or machinery? Just to check the return on value of the asset. How much is that? How much
If
is
it's
given?
decreased, it's a sale, sir.
No. We have to find out whether profit or loss because of selling. I sold the asset, that's fine. We have to say whether it is profit or loss for the company.
So if
That
WDV is
was-
greater than your sale value,
Yeah, just you have to compare the return on value and deduct the depreciation. How much you'll get? That is 40,000 minus 20,000.
20,000.
20,000.
20,000.
That 20,000 you compare with the sale value. It is sold for how much?
15,000.
15,000.
So 20,000 is a book value, sold for 15,000. So tell me whether profit or loss.
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 Book value is higher than the sale price. Yes or no? So it is a loss. How much is the loss?
5,000.
5,000.
5,000. Okay. So to decide this, there's no need to prepare a ledger. Okay. So
So-
we can easily find out. Just check the book value given, then minus the depreciation, then the book value, whatever you get as on today, you compare that with the selling price or sale value. And if the sale value is lesser than that, lesser than the book value or the value as on today, then it is a loss. If it is higher than the book value, then it is a profit. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a loss. So write down loss on sale of plant. If it is a profit, where do you write? Will you add or deduct if it is a profit? If I got profit on sale of plant,
Deducted.
Deduct.
you have to, it will come under
Deduct.
non-operating income. Okay, then you have to minus that. So how much we got? 5,000. Clear? Anything else he has given? Any other non-operating incomes or non-cash or non-operating expenses or non-cash items are given as per our format? No,
No,
it's
sir.
not given. Yeah. So calculate total.
No,
1,15,000, sir.
Yeah, 1,15,000. Now you add that to the profit. 1 lakh plus 1,15,000.
2,15,000.
2,15,000. Is it clear till now? What is the next step now? After adding non-cash and non-operating expense, what is the next step?
Less non-cash and non-operating income.
Yeah, next you have to minus non-cash and non-operating incomes. Is there any incomes given? Non-operating incomes? Like dividend received, interest received, or profit on sale of plant or machinery. Anything is given? Here dividend is paid, not received. So it is not an income, it is an expense for us. Okay, we cannot write that. So there is no any income. So it is 0. 0 or nil you can write. So again you add, how much you'll get now? That will be the net profit after adjusting
2,15,000.
non-cash items. How much you'll get?
2,15,000.
2,15,000. Did you understand till here? So first write the net profit, then you add non-cash and non-operating expenses like depreciation, goodwill written off, loss and sale of machinery, preliminary expense written off, all those things. Then you have to add minus any incomes, non-operating or non-cash incomes. Then you'll get net profit after adjusting non-cash items. Clear, student? I think time is up. We will stop it now. Next, we will continue the same problem in the next class. Is it fine? Any doubt in the question number 3, what we done till now?
No,
No
sir.
doubt. Okay.